What's up, y'all? Hope I'm doing well. Today, I want to talk about the beauty of letting go. And now, there's many different subheadings. Letting go of the outcome, letting go of emotions, letting go of just a general attachment. And how to get over these things and all the work process and stuff like that. But it all comes down to this core thing. Letting go of emotions, because most of the times we attach emotions to outcomes. We attach emotions to relationships. We attach emotions to all these certain different things, which internally, like, let's say we attach love to a certain, let's just say your dog, but that dog is gonna die eventually. But you deny, and end up hurting yourself because you haven't let go of the fact that dog's gonna die one day, And this goes with anything. It can go with the business model. It can go with the route you're going, Letting go of the outcome and just enjoying the journey in general is how I don't know, for me, it made me feel a lot better. It made me feel a lot happier. But most of the time when people let go of or in the process of letting things go, it's much harder than it actually is, because once you attach so much emotion towards something, like, let's say a relationship, for example, you depend on that person for love, happiness, and stuff like that. You lack love and happiness within yourself. And so if that person leaves, which eventually everything ends, we eventually die or whatever, like they unfortunately, whatever, pass away. But attaching so much emotion towards that is just like you're setting yourself up for failure, And of course, I'm not saying you can't, in reality, of course, like, you can't be that perfect person who is so unattached to everything, because that's honestly unrealistic to me. I like to attach things to whatever, obviously don't do it like in an unhealthy way, but start to take away those emotions from those things that you're attaching to. And so let's say you're attaching your emotion towards, like, a dog dying or your dog, right? There's many different things that you can look out for. One, you have to face the fact that your dog is going to eventually die. And in doing that, it comes into acceptance. You're not denying it anymore. You're not denying the pure facts, And it's actually a lot harder than it looks doing this multitasking stuff. But overall acceptance that things don't last forever is key. It helps you bring in the fact that, like, you don't have to, like, grieve so much. You don't have to deal with all those negative emotions as much because you've detached yourself from that. You found out that there's there's God-given love, and everything you need is within. But you just gotta see that, I'm gonna go into that in a second. Might be a little wobbly, but you find out there's a lot of God-given, like that Holy Spirit inside of you, that actually, that's where the source of love, that's where the source of happiness and fulfillment is at. And allowing yourself to feel that, allowing yourself to take it in, understanding that this world is much bigger and broader than what's out there, the material stuff, the people. Because in the end of the day, yes, our whole objective of life is to go to heaven, And so detaching yourself from all these things in this world now is ultimately how you find peace within. Now, of course, there's different, obviously, yes, some people don't want to live that, like, life of just being a monk pretty much, and I understand that. I'm the same way. And so, yes, you're going to attach some sort of, you want to get things done. You have a desire, you have that passion, you have that conviction to get things done. You want to serve other people, whatever it is, Hopefully I don't fall, but now I'm outside with it. And I know this video is kind of all over the place, but I am trying to do something new. Keep you guys entertained in a way and still get the value that I want to give. So, back to what I was trying to say. I was just talking about God and the divinity and the Holy Spirit within you that ultimately can give you the love and the everything you need, And it's true. It's hard to believe, that finding love, finding peace, finding happiness within is the way to live. And it's going to be hard for you to understand. I recommend you start looking into the Bible. I recommend you start reading books all these different things. I can list a couple of things you can read in the description if you like to. Things I have read to help me begin to understand that this world just revolves around who you are inside, or it reflects who you are inside. And so, with that being said, I want to talk about how to let go of emotions. Because yes, we are going to have attachments, and I'm sure some of us have attachments at this very moment. This is on, correct? Thank God. And yeah, okay, good. And when it comes to letting go of emotions, most people, they try suppressing it. And I'm sure you've probably realized you're suppressing it, because like one way suppressed emotions tend to come out is it's repressed. It's kind of like unconsciously repressed to show, right? Because emotions, they want to be expressed. No matter if it's hate, love, whatever, it wants to be expressed. And one way it expresses is if you are suppressing it too much, it'll actually allow you to get sick. Like you'll feel like there's this one story of this woman. Her mother died. I read this in a book. Her mother died about 22 years prior to the situation she had, and she would have like lung problems because she would hold in her tears so much, and she'd be angry at everybody, all these different things, and it would create like chronic diseases, and she would have like bronchitis sometimes because she just didn't let her emotions out. And if you tend to get sick, but you realize that you are suppressing a lot of emotions, face the emotions. Stop escaping. Stop suppressing. Just face it, and it's gonna hurt. I promise you it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt. But letting those things go, and I promise you that whatever you're facing, whatever you're running away from, it's gonna last like 15 to 20 minutes. If it lasts any more than that, then I promise you it's okay. Like, you're gonna be all right. But yeah, don't be afraid to express those emotions. Like, especially with men. Men tend to not try crying because they think it's unmanly or whatever it is. Allow yourself to cry. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been escaping through stuff. I go through the same exact things. I'm human too, obviously, and I noticed I was escaping. I was escaping something that happened prior, about a month and a half ago, and I've been trying to let go of the emotions. I've been trying to let go of the guilt, the blame, all the different things, but it's hard. It's a process, and it takes a couple of weeks, months of continually letting go of suppressed emotions, suppressed feelings, and it's part of the journey. You're gonna have a couple good cries, and allowing yourself to do that, I really truly believe that when you cry, when you let out those emotions, you're ultimately healing. You're healing. You're healing once again. You're letting go of those emotions that kept you from seeing the truth, from finding love within, and in return, you find love, you find peace, you find that sort of relief. You don't hold all that stress that's within your body, and you overall just feel like a better person. I'm gonna take this thing on the walk now, but learn to appreciate life, guys. Like, really. I look kind of dead now, but when it was back in springtime, it looked amazing. Like, every part of this was green, colorful. And when it starts snowing, it's going to be cool too. I don't know if I'm going to be out here, but, learn to be present as well. Because that's a process of letting go of emotions, Like, grounding yourself. Letting go of what could have happened. I'm going to talk about relationship. That's what happened with me. I was so attached to a relationship. I was so attached to the outcome of it. All those different, like I said, those different subheadings that I mentioned, it all came back to like I was attaching myself with emotions towards an outcome or a person or a thing, whatever, and it hurt, because again I attached so much emotion towards it. But again, I'm not telling you to be an emotionalist human being, which I'm still trying to figure out how you can balance the two. And still be quote-unquote human in a way. But I feel like the whole letting go process is really just... Oh my, this guy's walking so... I was like, up my butt, bro. I was like, dang. Anyways, what's it called? I feel like the whole letting go process, it's a journey. I don't think it really is overnight. Like, with some certain things, like little smaller things, yeah, I believe it can be an overnight thing where you overcome something, you get that one good cry out, and you feel better. But, and again, if you beforehand let go of those attachments towards that person, place, or thing, you know what I mean? Like, it will be a lot easier to let go. You won't have to go through this long process of detaching yourself from letting go of those anger, those grief, those other emotions, and just allowing yourself to live life. So, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah, I kind of blanked out. Sorry, guys. I have just little level on my phone, and I keep it's so annoying putting it up. But yeah, I still don't know what I was talking about. Sorry, but let's go where I think I left off when it was coming to becoming present and just overall. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so those attachments you have attached to those person, place, or thing, right? Learn to. It's like I think of it as like cups. Okay, you have a cup on that one person, place, thing. I'm sorry, on that one thing, right? And you fill it with love. You fill it with happiness. Meaning that cup fills you with love, fills you with happiness, fills you with companionship, right? And once that cup leaves, now it's just liquid on the floor, right? That liquid is sort of your emotions that you're feeling, that you're sort of afraid of losing. That's what it is. It's fear, Once you take that liquid, put it into yourself, put it into God, or put it into different things around you. I'm not saying put it too much on your friends or family and stuff like that, because of course those all are temporary, but put it within yourself, because you'll always have yourself. You always have God. And so putting that love, that companionship, that friendship within you and God, that's what ultimately allows you to find peace. Because you'll never be able, obviously, again, like I said, you're going to be human. You're going to attach yourself to other different things. But being able to suppress that thing and not put too much attachment to those external things, it'll allow you to feel so much better. It allows you to move so much better, because you know the love and the happiness is within yourself. And so you can give it out like no other. And love attracts love. Hate attracts hate. Same way, same way. So be a loving person. In order to give, you must have. I like to live by that quote. So I myself, I'm taking a step back. I'm learning to love. I'm learning to love myself. I'm learning to be grateful for everything I have and appreciating everything that's around me and enjoying this process, enjoying this journey, and getting to that state of letting go of everything external, getting to that state of letting go of those emotions that were built up within, and letting go of past traumas and facing it down little by little, breaking down this is key. Break down that whatever tragic emotion it was, whatever tragedy that happened, breaking it down and into subcategories. What does that thing bring you? Love, hatred, whatever, and letting go of those things slowly. But yeah, that's key. Letting go of that, breaking that thing down, okay? Tragic thing that happened in the past, breaking it down. Why is there so much emotions attached to that thing? Why is there hatred? And if there is hatred, let go of it. Stop focusing on the bad things and focus on the good things. What good things did happen from that tragic experience? There's always, I promise you, there's always a small gift in every tragic situation. There's always a small hidden light in each situation. And literally, for instance, a loss of a death. Okay, let's say someone, relatives, whatever, died. Yes, it's sad. I'm not saying you can't cry. Exactly what I want you to do. Let go of that grief. Let go of that. Maybe you blame yourself for not hanging out with them enough, or all different things, right? Letting go of those emotions, feeling them, working through them, letting go of them, and then looking and focusing on all the better aspects. Think about the life you had with them. Be grateful that God was able to bless you with those times with them, and it'll allow you to move on. Don't deny the fact that they're gone. Accept it. Learn to accept it. Once you face that grief, once you face that denial, that anger, and work into courage enough that I will get past this, I will work through this, because I'm strong and I wanna live the life that I know I want to live, and accepting the fact that that tragic thing happened. I'm not here to tell you that, again, you're not supposed to be emotionless, but those things will help. But yeah, I think I've covered mostly everything. I might have repeated myself a million times, but again, I'm learning. as much as you guys are. And I really did enjoy it, like, in creating this. So hopefully you guys liked it too. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you are interested in more of my talks, I usually have these talks on my Instagram all the time, where I just flip the phone like this and I just talk. I talk about what I learned through the day, talk about what I'm going through. I open up. And so if you like to follow me on Instagram, learn more about how I learn, how I operate, what I do day to day, because I usually post stuff. It's there. You know, and a bunch of short form stuff too you can get information from. But if you did stick around this long in the video, I highly, highly, highly appreciate you for taking some time out your day to watch my video. So, hope y'all been doing well. God bless, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.